because you feeling a certain type of way towards the man. At the end of the day, your child gonna ask some questions when he get older or she get older, and you gotta answer for that.
You gotta answer them shit.
You know what I'm saying? So don't do that shit. And same way too, man. Like if you, a male, take care of your kids, man. Period.
Yeah, exactly, man.
But roll with that shit you was talking about.
Into the poll of the week. I know this sound like a real serious podcast. It's just that we want everybody to know, like, we cut up. Like, I know I got a lot of feedback last week. Like, y'all boys are freaking fool. Shout out a couple people that just was quoting certain things I said on the last podcast, quoting stuff that Mike said, Carter said, and it was just like, we can have a good time, but we also want to use our platform to speak on real issues. Some people that know me personally know my struggle with my youngins, struggles with myself. So, I just want y'all to know, like, we gonna also hit some very, very hard topics, but we also gonna have fun at the same time.
Yeah, most definitely. It's cool to have fun and, chit chat and, be goofy, but also while we have a platform, we gotta use it to talk about real shit.
1,000 hits, being brand new out the gate. Somebody's listening.
Appreciate it.
But favorite TV dad was the poll of the week. Favorite TV dad.
What were the choices?
The choices were Andy Griffin, Philip Banks, Tim the Two-Man Taylor, and Carl Winslow. But before we jump into the poll, let's just go around and talk about some of our favorite TV dads that were not on the poll. Carter.
I'm going to roll with Walter White from Breaking Bad.
How is he a great dad?
Walter White was a fucking G. Let's be clear about this.
Actually believe this shit.
Walter White was a G, my nigga. Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. This man sold crystal meth to keep his family, stable. He moved out of his house. His wife kicked him out of his house, left them money so they could survive.
Got it.
He went in and got that shit, man. Even when his wife wasn't letting him see his son, he still tried to communicate with his son. He was on the run from the cops. Walter White was a G.
Was that shit?
Breaking Bad was a stupid, great show. And R.I.P. Walter White, man. He's a great dad, bro.
Dang, bro. Yo, I had the complete season. I ain't even gonna speak on how I got it, but I just had it sitting there and I never watched it because I thought it was some other stuff.
You might watch that shit, bro. Watch that shit in your spare time, dog.
Fed it.
Oh, yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it. We're around way too many wives. But T-Mike, who was one of your favorite dads that's not on the poll, man?
Since you said him and just the description of him, I gotta go with Rick Grimes from Walking Dead.
I never watched The Walking Dead.
Bro, y'all gotta watch that, bro.
Surprised you said rest.
Nah, bro, a lot of people watch that shit, bro.
Rest in peace. Right, rest in peace. Every drinking.
Oh my God.
Hey, rest in peace, Glenn.
Might have to start talking in cursive.
That's using the language.
He's
speaking today.
Cursive.
Who was one of yours, Keith? Dad did make the poll.
Bernie Mac, man. He wasn't a dad on the Bernie Mac show.
He was like a father figure.
He was like a stepdad. And Bernie Mac, he did some real shit. Them kids was bad as fuck, bro. Jordan was giving them hell. Jordan was my favorite character.
Baby girl was his heart, though.
Yeah, baby girl. It's like he was a real dad because you got your daughter. You had a stepdaughter, but having a daughter is a whole nother fucking ball game.
Gotcha.
I sit there and talk shit to my kid, Jay Sean and Cam. We'll talk about anything and everything. But I be biting the hell out my tongue when it comes to Grace because I don't want her. I be scared as shit to say the wrong thing, but she's smart though. And you got a baby, and she ain't even a baby, but she's still my baby girl. I don't want to have no more daughters. Be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. When I found out I was having a kid, I prayed to God, God, please don't let me have a daughter. Please don't let me have a daughter.
God only give daughters to real niggas, bro.
Oh, that's what it is?
That shit a task, bro. Having a daughter is a task,
yeah, bro. Because you get...
Damn, I ain't a real nigga because I ain't got a daughter? Damn.
Nah, bro. Straight up, though, you got to be who you would want your daughter to marry one day.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to tell you don't want no daughter, bro.
I pray for that, bro.
You don't want one, bro. You got to think, periods, boyfriends, and then bras, panties, bro.
Emotions.
I've never washed my daughter's clothes. I can't.
Shit.
It's just weird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to. My little girl is everything to me. But like my little boys, they'll fart, burp,
whatever,
we'll cut up and laugh.
Me and Carson was like here the other day chilling, and I farted, and he started going crazy, y'all.
Like you can do that with a little girl. It's just like, man, I'm finna walk out here because I got a fart. Like, oh, like I just be like, she put me on my best behavior. I love I'm not gonna say it's my favorite kid or nothing like that.
No, yeah,
but
okay.
So I guess you could say it's good to have a little girl then, because
it's
makes
good,
bro. When I found out I wasn't having a daughter, when we was like in the room where they do the ultrasound and find out the sex of the baby,
yeah,
it was like it's a boy. I said, let's fucking go. Like I was screaming. What you thought I won $100,000?
Hey, front row at the Gamecocks game.
Front row, yeah, going crazy, bro. But you know what I mean.
Having a daughter is something special. But yeah, Bernie Mac was my favorite dad that wasn't on the pole. Just because, man, he stepped into a role that he wasn't.
He took his sister kids in,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it wasn't. I know it's TV. But it's still the fact that he stepped into a role that some people just wouldn't.
They were back away from, right?
And I met a young lady not too long ago. I knew her for a while. I'm not gonna say her name because it's a personal situation. But she adopted her sister's kid and is raising like her own kid. And like she never birthed a child ever, but she's a great mom. I know we talking about fatherhood, but when you step into when you step into a situation where the father may be absent for whatever reason, or it's just you stepping into a situation with their mom, like you are a whole nother level of guy. I know dudes that won't even talk to chicks that got kids.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Just on the strength of, man, I'm not finna raise no little nigga named mine. You know what I'm saying? So Bernie Mac is one of my favorite dads.
It take a different kind of dude to step in that position. You can just
walk the fuck away. Like, when it ain't your kid, you can just be like, man, fuck.
It's easier to detach yourself from that situation.
I wouldn't say it's easier. I wouldn't say it's easy. Once you in there, I wouldn't say it's easy.
It's not.
I'm saying like from the jump. Like, you see something not going right, I'm out of here. But like once you in with the kids, spending time with the kids, I'm pretty sure you can attest to this, Mike. You know what I'm saying? You get attached to them.
It's hard to walk away from the woman, but it's even harder to walk away from the kids because the kids have nothing to do with it.
Nothing.
And once you think about it, once you're that figure to them, you'll always be that figure to them. And then once you just stop, and they have nothing else,
they ask some questions.
Yeah,
I got you.
But to move on to the poll. No, we always add you in because you here chilling and shit. Do you got a favorite TV dad that's not Andy Griffith, Banks, Taylor, or Winslow? Guess not, your silent ass.
Nova look like nigga, I don't know.
I don't fucking know. Nigga, I watch anime. Nigga, my favorite dad Goku.
My favorite dad is Goku. There we go.
But going to this poll, like at first I didn't know who was gonna pull this thing out. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, Twitter, IG, slid in the DMs. And that jumped on the post. Twitter, y'all gotta get with it.
Yeah, Twitter been slacking.
Y'all gotta get with it. Because I posted this thing on Facebook and it went like stupid, boo-hoo, like crazy stupid. I didn't even post it on my personal Facebook page. I posted it on different groups. Like I'm in a couple wrestling groups, a couple different groups like that. I posted it on them and they went crazy with the comments.
What were some of the responses? First off, who got the most votes?
I'm gonna start from the bottom. Andy Griffin came in last place. But let me tell you who was voting for Andy Griffin. The old head dudes. The old head dudes, like Andy Griffin was the business.
Andy was like a good, wholesome Christian dad.
Wholesome, like Andy was none of that BS. Wasn't no. Andy teach you how to fish, be home. I seen one episode, Lil Opie got into a fight. Andy was you lost, but win some, you lose. I was like, yo,
Andy's a good wholesome dad.
But the old generation gonna respect that though.
They did.
Today's generation want looking at the cool. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the cool dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The next was Tim the Tool Man Taylor. I would have
chosen him first
for Tim the Tool Man.
I never fuck with. I watched the show Home Improvement.
Hey neighbor,
Tim was
the Tool Man.
He was that business.
Tim was an idiot, bro.
What you mean? Tim?
He always He's supposed to be in the handyman, but he shit around the house he fixed. They fucking blow up the house,
but it made the house fun.
I don't want my fucking dad blowing up my house.
It was fun, yo. That show, you watch it? That show was fun, bro.
That was a good show.
Home Improvement was a fun ass show.
Yeah. It was a good show.
We had Andy Griffin didn't do shit fun. He did some funny shit. But it wasn't like Tim. Like, Tim had your ass cracking up. Yeah. I would compare myself to Tim. Because my kids be looking at me like, but Dad,
Tim, fix shit. Half the fucking house to blow up.
It be funny. The kids be like, Dad! But they laugh. They get it fixed at the end. The show go off.
Yep.
Oh, fuck that.
That's why I support it all day, because he remind me of myself, man. That's how I was.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix shit.
I almost cut my thumb off trying to cut some watermelon.
Kids be laughing their ass off. That you okay? Yeah.
Yep.
They go out laughing.
Yep.
So, shout out Tim. You was a real one.
What's the next one?
Second place, Carl Winslow.
Carl.
He's that
Big Carl.
Family Matters.
Family Matters.
Big Carl.
I ain't got nothing to really. I didn't really like Carl.
I really like Carl.
He got on my nerves with his attitude, but he was.
Bro, you
I
gotta
still looked
think.
at him as a good dad, though.
Mike, Carl had a nigga that lived next door. Always coming to his
Getting
house.
on his mother.
Getting on his fucking nerves. Always breaking shit. Trying to date his daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know,
But he
Steve was like family, though. You know what I'm saying?
But Carl didn't never move up.
What you mean?
He was always a patrol cop.
Did he get a... No, but he did get a
raise.
promotion, bro.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say Carl
It was later
stuck.
on in the season,
Carl
though.
was stagnant in the motherfucker for a while.
Carl, man. Carl was a good dude, man. He held his family
Yeah,
down.
he held the family down.
Then plus he had a sister-in-law living with him, Rachel, with her kid and shit.
Damn, he did.
Carl was a good dude,
He was
bro.
a good dude. Shout out Carl. One time for Carl. But the winner, I'm talking about by a whopping win.
First things first, rest in peace to Uncle Phil.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Uncle Phil won it. I mean, I seen people posting all type of shit about Uncle Phil. I'm gonna jump into these pictures real quick. I took some screenshots of some of these comments that people were saying about Uncle Phil. People was fucking with Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil, the homie, man.
Oh yeah,
Bro had bread, was a lawyer. Let his nephew come stay with him.
wife bad.
Wife bad. Both wife was bad. Both Uncle
Yo,
Aunt
who's better
Helen's.
though? Who's better, the light skin or the dark skin?
I like the light skin.
Light
I like
skin.
the
Dark skin?
Light
What?
skin.
Yo, the dark skin was
Light skin.
real.
I said Helen. Vivian. Sorry.
Vivian.
Light skin is
Vivian.
white skin.
Damn, Mike.
Hey, I had one dude, Baron Samedi. I don't know how to pronounce that. He said Uncle Phil. Then he came back and was like, plus I wouldn't mind living in a mansion. Shit, we're a higher 10-2 man Taylor. He was like, actually, on second thought, no the fuck we wouldn't.
Thank you, because you blow your fucking shit up.
He said why Andy Griffin and Carl Winslow protected all of our stuff. Shout out Baron for commenting. Then you got Nick Simmons. He said 2-man shit would have been live around the house. Phil was too fucking strict. Andy and Carl are the damn police, and they would have major issues with my marijuana.
Bro, but the thing about Uncle Phil though, man.
Nick Simmons.
Uncle Phil would let the kids, whether it be Will, whether it be Carlton, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, Ashley, he would let them get in their situations and learn from that shit. But 9 times out of 10, he'll bail them out of the shit.
Yeah.
But he'll let them learn from that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so,
right.
plus he had bread. Like I said, you living in a mansion. I mean, I fuck with Uncle Phil, man.
I pick out Tim the 2, man.
Mike.
Tim too, man, because he remind me of myself the most.
Carter.
I'm rolling with Uncle Phil, bro.
Uncle Phil. So we're gonna jump into this. What would Dad do? These guys have not seen these questions yet. I came up with 5 questions to ask. What would Dad do? I don't want to know what your dad would do. I want to know what you would do
Mike
as
first.
a father figure.
Go with
I'm
Mike
asking
first.
the question, and then
Okay.
we're gonna go around the room and get it going. So, how do you feel about your son liking to be held? A,
Whoa, what do you mean?
cuddled, held all the time. Daddy's want to be up under you all the time. A, he is a wuss. B, it's great. I know these cuddly days won't last. Or 3, C, fill in the blank. Team Mike.
C fill in the blank.
So fill it in.
It could be that he was breastfed and he was more attached to his mother, so he has more like feminine ways.
You ain't breastfeed the nigga.
But
Wow.
I have family members that were, and they were like that.
No, I'm saying, but you didn't do the breastfeeding. When you
I know.
breastfeed, you become a mama's boy, not a daddy's boy.
Oh well, I mean, but it's different if you're accepting of it. If you don't teach them no different, then I mean,
So
how
you
can
don't
expect
mind
it?
your son being up under you 24/7?
Not 24/7, but I do.
You're right.
I want that love though. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I want him to know that it's okay to you know.
Got it.
I'm
How
gonna
do
go
you
with
feel about your son liking to be held?
I'm gonna go with B, man, because a lot of times now Carson, man, he's not really clingy, but you know we'll get on the couch and sit down and watch TV or watch cartoons, and he'll be up under me, or he'll sit on my lap and we'll chill. But like I said, Carson ain't by no means soft. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Both y'all boys know that. Yeah, both y'all boys know that.
He throw hands with you.
Y'all gotta repost this shit. Last weekend, my son, Jay Sean, one time for the homie, choked T Mike out
I
with
seen
a
that shit.
leg
Yeah.
choke.
Bro, he hit one of the Rey
You gotta
Mysterios
see
on me,
this
bro.
shit.
Yeah.
He put this motherfucker in a leg lock around his neck, and Mike was seriously choking the fuck out. Like Mike was red. Like Jay was like, "Dirty, could you